Today is Wednesday, January 15, and this is the tip-off, where we tip you off on today's NBA matchups. How to gamble, how to bet. Hats off to you, Gabe. We've got the balloons displayed today for your great guesswork yesterday. 6 for 6. You picked them all. Too bad you weren't playing the pick six lottery. Anyway, what are today's matchups looking like, Gabe?
We got 10 games tonight. First up, we've got Detroit traveling to Boston to take on the Celtics, where the Celtics are favored by 10.5 points. I'm taking Detroit. The Pistons lost in overtime to an injury-riddled Pelicans team that lost to the Celtics by 35 on Saturday, which doesn't paint a pretty picture. But I'm going to have to go with Detroit regardless.
You're playing on the parquet? Yeah, I never bet against the Celtics on the parquet.
All right, next we've got Brooklyn traveling to Philly to face the Sixers, where the Sixers are favored by 7.5 points. I'm taking Brooklyn. The Nets are on the second night of a back-to-back, but I think they'll keep it just close enough against the Embiidless Sixers, unless, of course, Simmons puts the clamps on Kyrie Irving. Brooklyn.
That's a big if. I'm going with the home team.
All right, next we've got San Antonio traveling to Miami to take on the Heat, where the Heat are favored by 5.5 points. I'm taking Miami. I think they match up pretty well against the Spurs. Jimmy Butler covering DeMar DeRozan, Bam Adebayo covering LaMarcus Aldridge. Miami.
The Spurs are going to kick their butt.
All right. Next, we've got Toronto traveling to Oklahoma to take on the Thunder, where the Thunder are favored by 1.5 points. I'm taking the Thunder. Still no Fred VanVleet for the Raptors. Marc Gasol is expected to return to the lineup today, but Pascal Siakam was a little shaky in his first game back Sunday. Expect Gasol is going to be a little rusty too. Taking the Thunder to hold serve at home.
I'll go with the Dinosaurs.
All right, next we've got Washington traveling to Chicago to take on the Bulls, where the Bulls are favored by 4.5 points. I'm taking Washington. The Bulls are 2-8 in their last 10 games, and without Wendell Carter, I just don't see them being able to slow down the Wizards' offense. Washington.
Well, it's nice to see you finally supporting our nation's capital, and my hat's off to you for that. And though I don't normally bet against our nation's capital, since things are moving along pretty well now, we've got Nancy's got the articles sent on marching on over in a wooden box as we speak. So I'm going to say all is well in Washington today, and I'm betting against them.
All right. Next, we've got Indiana traveling to Minnesota to face the Timberwolves, where the Pacers are favored by 2.5 points. I'm taking Indiana. Domantas Sabonis listed as questionable for the Pacers, while Karl Anthony Towns is supposedly a game-time decision. We've heard that a few times before. I'm not holding my breath. Indiana.
Minnesota.
All right, next we've got Charlotte traveling to Denver to take on the Nuggets, where the Nuggets are favored by 10.5 points. I'm taking Charlotte. Paul Millsap is out for Denver, and Jamal Murray and Gary Harris are both listed as questionable too. And the Nuggets have developed a reputation for playing up or down to their competition, Charlotte.
Nothing but Nuggets tonight.
Right, next we've got Portland traveling to Houston to take on the Rockets, where the Rockets are favored by 8.5 points. I'm taking Portland. The Rockets are on the second night of a back-to-back. They will be getting Russell Westbrook back tonight after he rested last night. But I think we're going to get a big game from Dame Lillard tonight, and he's going to keep the Trailblazers just close enough to cover. Portland.
Do I have to mention that I never bet against the beard?
All right, next we've got Dallas traveling to Sacramento to take on the Kings, where the Mavericks are favored by 4.5 points. I'm taking Dallas. They are also on the second night of a back-to-back, but there's a good chance Kristaps Porzingis returns tonight, while the Kings are likely to be without Richaun Holmes and Bogdan Bogdanovic. Dallas.
No, the Kings will be crowned tonight.
All right, in the finale, we've got Orlando traveling to LA to face the Lakers, where the Lakers are favored by 10.5 points. I'm taking LA. The Magic are 6-4 in their last 10, but the Lakers have won 9 straight. In the last 4 of those games, they've won by at least 15 points. Lakers.
9 straight, huh? Well, you're going to have to guess 10 out of 10 straight to be correct tonight because I don't think so. I'm going to have to go with the Magic because that's what I believe in. Well, Gabe, that wraps up another session. But this happens to mark our 100th game that is up to today. You've predicted 62 of them correct. So I wanted just to say congratulations to you there, and may your guessing be uh, accurate.
Well, thanks for tuning in. This has been the Tip Off, where one of us is always right.